I am so excited. I have used Fleischmann's yeast for years. I've made so many yummy recipes with them, from cinnamon rolls to pizzas to breads, basically anything with a dough. Today, we're doing something very fun: pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls. We're Team Cinnamon Roll over here, as y'all know. Cinnamon rolls are one of my favorite things to bake because they're super easy to make, and when you bake them from scratch, they are delicious. Now, without further ado, let's make some pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls. Let's get started. First step to making the cinnamon rolls, we're gonna whisk together our dry ingredients. So in a large bowl, we've got some flour, and to it, we're gonna add our sugar, salt, pumpkin pie spice, and then 1 packet of Fleischmann's Rapid Rise Instant Yeast. Fleischmann's yeast gives you quality, delicious results every time. This is why I love using the Rapid Rise yeast, is because baking with it is quick and easy. It saves a lot of time. Now we're gonna mix together our wet ingredients and bring them to a temperature between 120 and 130 degrees. This part's really important. You want this wet mixture to be in that temperature range so that it acts accordingly with the yeast. So in a medium bowl, we're gonna add some pumpkin puree. That's right, you guys. We're not only putting pumpkin spice into these cinnamon rolls, but we're actually putting pumpkin. Then we've got some melted butter, a little bit of whole milk, and some hot water. Then using a spatula, we're just gonna mix together, and we might have to heat this up a bit. Now it's time to combine our wet ingredients with our dry. Just mix together until well combined. Now we're gonna invite 1 egg to the party. We've got our dough mixed up, and as you can see, it's a little bit sticky. So we are going to knead it by hand. This is one of my favorite things to do when making dough, is getting to knead it by hand. It's a great arm workout, but it's also just very satisfying. There's something about kneading dough that just relaxes me. I don't know why. To knead the dough, we're gonna take a pinch of flour, sprinkle it over the work surface so that it doesn't stick. Then place your dough right on top, and we're gonna knead for about 5 minutes. Bloop. Kneading dough is really easy. If you've never done it before, you're gonna be using this part of your hand, the palm of your hand. You're gonna push down and away from yourself, down and away, and then you're gonna fold the dough over and turn, and you're just gonna keep doing that. Just keep kneading until your dough is soft and not too sticky. About 5 minutes. We're gonna cover with a little food-safe plastic wrap, set it off to the side to rest, and you're gonna see this dough rise. It should only take about 5 minutes. While our cinnamon dough is resting right over here, we're gonna make our filling. Yum, 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 yum. So in a medium bowl, we're gonna mix together some brown sugar, cinnamon, and pumpkin pie spice. If you are wondering what fall smells and tastes like, it's right here, it's right in this bowl. You're just gonna whisk together until well combined and take deep breaths. Just mix and breathe. It smells better than a fall candle. Our filling is looking good and smelling good. It's all mixed up. I'm gonna set it off to the side and grab our dough. It has rested and it is ready to roll. Roll out. Oh, this is a very satisfying noise. Here we go. Oh, it's so fluffy. Sprinkle a little bit of flour over the top. Oh, first I'm gonna roll up my sleeves, and second, I'm gonna roll out the dough. Once you've got your cinnamon roll dough all rolled out, we are gonna spread some softened butter over the top of it, just using a little baking brush. Now we're gonna sprinkle our delicious filling over the butter. I'm just sprinkling to make a nice even coat, and we're gonna cover the entire thing. I cannot believe how good this filling smells. Our cinnamon roll is ready to roll. This is one of my favorite parts of making these. I like to start in the middle, and you're gonna start to roll up the dough. I'm rolling the dough tightly and gently. I'm trying to get a really beautiful swirl for our cinnamon roll. Now this recipe makes 12 cinnamon rolls. The goal is to cut even slices. They're about 1.5 inches wide. After you cut them, you're gonna place them into your casserole dish. Cover them and we're gonna let them sit for about 30 minutes before we bake. You're gonna heat your oven to 350 degrees and bake for about 25 to 28 minutes. Now our cinnamon rolls are out of the oven. I set them off to the side, giving them a little bit of time to cool. While they're cooling, we're gonna make a glaze. And not just any glaze, we're gonna be making a delicious cream cheese maple glaze. It is perfect to put on top of some pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls. Now we're ready to glaze some cinnamon rolls. Hello, fall. These cinnamon rolls smell so good. They are still really warm from the oven. So I'm just gonna take a little spoon and then I'm gonna drizzle them on the top of the cinnamon rolls. And ta-da! Here are the pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls that we made today with the delicious cream cheese maple glaze. It's like all the spices and things that I love about fall in one. Now I can finally have a roll and I have plenty to share. Oh yeah, here we go. Soft, fluffy spices. This is why I love baking from scratch. You can't beat it.